Broadcasting live from Takacia's dig site on the plain of Dominaria, this is Tap Tap Concede. Welcome everybody to Tap Tap Concede. My name is Graham. Joining me is Kathleen.
Hello.
And Cameron.
Huh?
And today, it's the Brothers War nicknames episode. Bro. Very excited.
Everyone remember Brothers War? The days of future past.
And to celebrate the holiday spirit, I didn't just scream when you introduced me.
I was wondering. I was a little confused. You know what, Cameron? The amount of cards being released. We tweeted about the nicknames, and someone was like, "Hey, the website is missing this card," and it was Geology Enthusiast, and I was like, "Oh, what card? I'm not familiar with that." And I looked it up on Scryfall, and it's right there, and it's like, "Why haven't I ever seen this card?" And it's listed as in the Brothers War, and I'm like, "Okay, why? Where's this card from?"
Geology enthusiast?
Yeah, and I'm like, "This must be from some sort of ancillary product."
Yeah.
And there's no way to find out. There's
Really?
no way to just be like, where do you find this card? I've tracked it down now.
Oh,
It's
I was
one of
about to
the
look it up.
no, it's the blue Jumpstart rare from the Power Stones deck in the Brothers War Jumpstart.
Gah.
So it's collector number 289 of 287.
Okay.
So it's like in the set, technically. If you look this card up on Scryfall, it says it's in Brothers War. But if you go to Scryfall and say, show me every card in Brothers War,
It will not.
it
turn
doesn't show you this card.
up. Right.
So it's tremendously confusing to find.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of a Terror Ballista. Where am I supposed to, what do I open to get that card? It's Jumpstart also, by the way.
Yeah, I will say, though it was a long time ago, carries a lot of weight around here. I don't remember that card either.
Yeah.
And I conceivably looked at all of them while I was helping suggest names for them.
And today we're here to improve upon your work.
That's pretty easy to do, honestly.
with the nicknames, which we'll get to very shortly after I remind you, of course, that this show is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Please check out cardkingdom.com/LRR to buy any of your cardboard that you might need for Magic the Gathering, or like dice and deck boxes and things like that. But get yourself and if you want Geology Enthusiasts, just go buy the single from Card Kingdom. But if you want some good stuff, get some Jumpstart 2022. That's some fun Jumpstart. We did a stream of it the other week, and it was a blast. And of course, this show and everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thank you so much. All right, for those who have not been present for one of our nicknames episodes before, the idea being that, usually of a given set, about a dozen or so cards end up with a nickname that the community sort of converges on. We're already ahead of the game as far as Phyrexia All Will Be One is concerned, so that's good news. Sometimes it comes up in the spoiler season. Sometimes it's through the course of play. And we decided every card deserves a nickname, no matter how clunky they are. Sometimes it's a nickname for the card. Sometimes it's something you say when you play the card. Who knows? I will say that this time we added. So this was our second time doing the new system with the nicknames website. Shout outs once again to Your Games Be Over, Steve, for putting the nickname site together. This was the second time doing the separated periods of time for name submission and name voting, and I think that it's worked pretty well. We added a new feature this time where it went offline for a day. Because it was using so much data. So that was exciting.
Were that many people copy-pasting the entire script of B-Movie?
And the third thing we added was a character limit.
Woo!
I believe we didn't. I believe that was a suggestion, and it wasn't able to be implemented in time. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I thought
I feel like
Paul told me he had.
Oh, okay. That's great. I just remember him saying that it might be too
Well,
late.
we'll find
so
out.
I guess we will
If I'm
find out,
reading
yeah.
the entirety of who's on third,
Yeah.
then we'll know that didn't get put in.
Also, fun fact, the nickname episode turns 8 years old today.
Oh,
No.
Well, not
wow.
today,
Kidding.
but this month.
Seriously.
Eight
According to the
years.
wiki, December 13th, 2014, Cons of Tarkir Nicknames was the first nickname episode we did.
Wow.
Cons of Tarkir was 8 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
I still remember going to that pre-release.
Yeah, I remember going to the PAX party
I remember when
where they spoiled Fetchlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I had the time and mental ability to have written all of those nicknames myself.
Hmm.
That was a choice I made. I prefer doing it this way with you all, the community,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have to stay up until 3 a.m. on a spreadsheet. Let's begin, shall we? All right, first up. Actually, hang on. I guess I need to start this. There we go. Wait, that's not the first one. There we go. First up. Kathleen, start us off.
Aeronaut Cavalry.
Fly me closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
Hmm.
This is from, I had to look this one up actually, just before we started. This is from an image meme
Yeah.
of like a guy with a sword on the wing of a World War II plane.
Mm.
Anyway, there's about 8 different suggestions of that exact thing, so thank you all.
Aeronaut's wings.
Literally just kite sail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good old kite sail.
Air Marshal.
Air Sutcliffe.
Hmm.
That was from, I'm not putting my name on this because I'm sure someone else would have submitted it if I hadn't.
Hmm.
I guess. I should have said the X marks the spot for the kite sail one.
Airlift Chaplain.
I see. So I
Always
don't.
a mark of a good nickname. There's a short pause followed by, oh, I see.
Well, I don't think we put that character limit in. This is the. It's. And airlift chaplain raised the hand grenade upon high, saying, "O Urza, bless this thy hand grenade, and with it thou mayst mill thine library to tiny bits in thy mercy." And Urza did grin, and the people did feast upon the power stones, the beast and merfolk and Phyrexians and Ragavans and eggs and flying men and large donkeys. And Urza spake, saying, "First thou shalt take out the holy pin, then thou shalt mill 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number that shall mill, and the number of the milling shall be 3. 4 thou shalt not mill, neither thou mill 2, excepting that thou then proceed to 3. 5 is right out. Correct. Once the number 3, being the third number, be reached, then lobbest thou holy hand grenade of Caleb in Krug towards thy friend, who, being in my graveyard, shall return. Thank you, Uro. Thank you, Uro, for that suggestion.
That worked remarkably well.
That
Yeah.
was, yeah. I'm going to level with you. I only read it because it had been rewritten into something into something within the world, and honestly, that was really funny. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, for those who are unfamiliar. Next.
Is it my turn?
Go for it.
Yeah. Alloy Animist.
Heavy Metal Druid
Mm.
from Cypher.
Ambush Paratrooper.
Yeah, if there's one thing dragons are bad at, it's aerial combat. It's the flavor text is it would be folly to fight a dragon engine head on. Let's hit it from above.
Or that may have, I'm partially responsible for that.
The dragon engines don't fly.
Yeah.
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 It's
we're fine.
it's also very silly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, OMG puppies.
Arbalist Engineers.
This is maybe Cam will know this reference. Look, pal, we're engineers. That means we solve problems. Not problems like what is beauty, because that would fall within the purview of your conundrums of philosophy. We solve practical problems. For instance, how am I going to stop some big mean dragon engine from tearing me a structurally superfluous new behind? The answer? Use an arbalist. And if that don't work, use more arbalist. Like this belt-fed construction mounted little old number here. Designed by her, built by me, and you best hope not pointed at you. I've heard this somewhere.
Yeah, I have heard this somewhere too.
Now, actually, you'll see that those are Phalaji troops, and they would be fighting on the side of the dragon engines. Anyhow, moving on.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
reference actually. I love. Yeah, it looks like it's being belt fed with Christmas decorations.
Yes.
But I love it. That was from OMG Puppies.
Arcane Proxy.
The top voted comment from someone who refused to give their name is the official rules entry section 3.4 on proxy cards. Very cute. Second one is Scrapcaster Mage. So we'll go with that.
Oh, that's good.
Scrapcaster is
Yeah,
really
That's
good.
very good, actually. Yeah, that's from Yamat Joe. Thank you for that.
Argivian Avenger.
Avengers Disassemble
Mm.
from De Butter. Thank you.
Argoth, Sanctum of Nature.
Bear Forest 1. Thank you.
Very good.
No one dared put their name on that one.
Argothian Opportunist.
You didn't scout anything out, Jessica. You just stole someone's rock.
Yeah.
From Crinard.
Argothian Sprite.
Is Argothian 7-Up okay? Thank you, Full Metal Hoyt.
Arms Race.
Wow, 3-way tie. Sneak Effect?
Mm.
Like sneak
Attack.
Sneak attack
yeah.
for artifacts.
Yeah, no, that's good.
This Ain't a Scene. It's a goddamn arms race. And false advertisement. This card is neither good, fast, or cheap.
Yeah.
Ah!
Ow.
Yeah, you don't see people playing this that much.
No,
I've never once seen this in limited anyway. Well, it's like Sneak Attack was also 3 in a red for an enchantment, and it cost 1 to do the thing.
Yeah, but Sneak Attack is broken
Yes.
Yeah.
and famous, and you know.
Maybe this was an overcorrection. Who knows?
Ashnod's Harvester.
Bojuka Bot.
Ooh.
I like that a lot.
Clever.
That's very good. Thank you, Brandon G.
Ashnod's Intervention.
Lore note: Duck was Ashnod's pet name for Tanos, who she said followed Urza around everywhere like a baby duck after its mother.
Aw.
Yes, it's true.
All right.
This is a big face turn for Ashnod in the lore, basically.
All she wanted to do was experiment on living human beings.
Yeah.
This whole war thing is really...
It's been there's a serious push between me and Lauralee to be like, maybe she experiments on the corpses of the dead soldiers instead, and maybe she's not just a one-dimensional horrific monster, you know, who inexplicably face turns at the end of the book, right? Even though not really. It's sort of, why would she care kind of thing.
What is she giving Tanos here?
She's giving him some power stones so he can fashion his escape.
Oh.
Because he gets imprisoned in what's his face's Mishra's camp, yeah. And but Ashnod leaves. She gets exiled for a while. I'm not going to get too far into it, but then she comes back and realizes that Mishra is being controlled by the Gixians.
All right.
So she's like, all right. But I believe. Well, actually, wait, hold up. I think she gets exiled for doing this.
Ah.
And then she comes. Okay, so she realizes what's going on. I am going to get into this. She realizes what's going on. It's been a year. Give me a break.
No,
It's been
fine.
more than a year actually since I read this book.
Yeah, you're good.
And so they can't prove that she's the one who helped Tanos escape, but they're pretty sure it is. So, but Mishra likes her, so she gets exiled instead. While she's exiled, she steals the Silex from Lauren.
Oh. No.
Yeah. And she wants to use it to get back into Mishra's good graces. And then realizes when she comes back that he's completely lost it. So she somehow fools him with, like, she learns metalwork while she's exiled and makes a complete perfect replica of the Silex. Books, right? And then, but she has the actual Silex, which she then gives to Tanos at the end of the big battle. So
All right.
Urza can blow up everything.
So the lore note suggestion was from Fan of Most Everything. I do want to shout out some other suggestions of Ashnod. As your horde of cyborg zombies, we're worried about you. The intervention and heartbreaking. The worst person you know just made a great point. Excellent. Well, thank you for that. Next.
Go ahead.
No, I think it's your turn.
Oh, Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist.
I can fix her, he said. I can fix you too, she responded, strapping him to the altar. Mishra is a proud supporter of women in STEM. Thank you, X marks the spot and Rude B.
Audacity.
Graham Lovedraw card.
I love the flavor text on this, actually.
Bravery outlives the brave.
I think
Yeah.
Austin wrote that one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Little nod to Rancor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that Jackie Lantern from our chat was annoyed that she didn't get around to entering the Audacity G as an entry here, because it's just a single green, right? So it's Audacity, comma G, and people were riffing on me with that in the chat during the PPR. But I do really love that typo. Moving on.
Autonomous assembler.
Assembly worker, or paperclip factory. From Couchboy J and Spooky Noises.
Awaken the Woods.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. The trees tell me to break your effing knees. Thanks, Vaporwave. 20 landfall triggers in a trench coat. It's from Yan. That's a good one. Uh-oh. Button. Press button. Uh-oh. No. Refresh page. Press button. There we go.
Battery bearer.
If a bear is a 2-2 and a bearer is a 3-4, what is a bearist? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and find out, Gemma Water. We just don't know. The real Power Stones were the friends we made along the way. That's very good. Moving on.
Battlefield Butcher.
Back in my day, the butcher shop and the scrap metal shop were the same place.
You had to walk uphill both ways to get to the battleground.
Tied with, yeah, hi, I'd like 500 grams of automaton thigh. Got to go to the butcher. It's from Pickpo, and thank you, Uro.
Battlefield Forge.
Plateau. It's a plateau that hurts you.
Yeah.
We love it. Eclectic scales, thank you.
Bitter Reunion.
Thanksgiving dinner. From Toast.
Blade Coil Serpent.
What if snakes were made of knives? You're hired. Gemma Water. Blade Noodle, I guess, is a little more concise from Game Golem there.
This is an actual danger noodle.
Yeah, no kidding.
Blanchwood Armor.
Groot Suit Riot. Frankie Peanuts. Thank you.
Blanchwood Prowler.
In this case, his bark is his bite.
Ooh.
From Roxy Baboxy.
Blast Zone.
Blast from the past. And or Blast Zone from the past zone, as many people are saying as well.
Blitz Automaton.
And the Mishra at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a big bot blitz. And Ashnut in the corner said, boy, math is for blockers, and it'll turn into a big bot blitz. Big bot blitz. Emraculio. Thank you for that. Note, does not have blitz. That's also relevant. Thank you, Prodigal Sorcerer Tim.
Boulder Branch Golem.
I will protect you. Please do not resist. From Dry Bones. Very good.
Brotherhood's End.
Mom said it was my turn with the Power Stones.
We have the Power Stones up
We
on
do.
the
They're
shelf.
up on, yeah, they're up. You can't quite see them.
Cameron and I can zap each other's with them and then have a little slap fight just like...
Absolutely. You turn away and like, oh. Yeah.
Who is that in the back?
That's Cassia,
Is it?
probably.
Probably.
Or maybe just...
They have a staff.
I don't know.
Well, it mentions Cassia in the flavor text, so it's probably meant to be her. Anyway, moving on. Hold on.
Baton.
There we go.
Brushland.
Remember to brush your land every night to grow a nice, healthy savanna. Also, Pain Plane from High Gamer in VN. Thank you.
Burrowing Razor Maw.
Teeth. From several people.
Bushwhack.
I like that there's a couple suggestions for this one that is just, it's bush / whack.
Right.
Because as in, like it's a split card.
Yeah, it's modal.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, bush and whack. That's the joke. It's a good name. I don't know who named this one, but it's a good name.
I don't remember. Calamity's Wake.
Is it me? Am I the problem? He asked after killing everyone and throwing the world into a nuclear winter.
No.
It's the Phyrexians who are wrong.
Yeah. Remember, Urza, you didn't kill those people. The Silex you activated killed those people.
Yeah. Is that Tanos' coffin? No, that looks too normal.
It might be the stasis coffin. No, it doesn't look like the stasis coffin.
I miss you, Tanos. I wonder where you are.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
It's like you're in the room with me.
Yeah.
Anyway. Runner, help me. Can't breathe. Carrion locust.
All the suggestions are just carrying my wayward locust.
Commit to the bit, Chad.
Yep,
Perfect.
they're on board.
Citronal stalwart.
Springleaf chum. I like that. Thank you, Anne. That's our friend, the Springleaf chum.
That's good.
Cityscape leveler.
Disclaimer, cannot level. City of Brass, City of Shadows, City of Traders, Forsaken City, Otawara, Soaring City, Paliana, the High City, or Vitugazi, the City Tree.
Yeah, you can't level a land.
Yeah. That's from Pyrox. I do like Toast's suggestion of Meteor Golem. Meatier. Meteor Golem.
Much meteor.
It's very good.
Meteor than what?
Yeah.
Clay champion.
Clampion.
The clampion.
The Clampion.
Elegant, straightforward. I love it.
Yep. To
Print
the point. Love it. Moving on. No notes. Thanks, Beatrix.
Clay Revenant.
Reassembling rebar.
Hmm.
That's good. Thanks. Perfect question.
Coastal bulwark.
Anyway, here's Waterfall.
No.
Okay. From Scorpion Fish. Alternately, Big Damn Robot. Because you see,
LOL.
we'll move on.
Combat. Oh, wait, this is Cameron's.
Combat courier.
Eggs on legs.
Hmm.
I love eggs on legs. That's awesome. Thank you, to Tiffany.
It's got a little helmet.
Yeah. Combat thresher.
Danger. Keep appendages clear of front of the machine and rear of machine and side of machine and top of machine. From High Gamer.
Conscripted infantry.
I don't know what song this is supposed to be, so I'll go with Lago was promptly fired and replaced with a 1/1 soldier artifact token. Oh, I see. Flavor text. Funny, remarked Laga to his squad. Mishra's lackeys wear luxurious silks in their gilded palaces while we toil in the trenches eating stale bread. And then he was fired and replaced with a 1/1 artifact. Thank you, Roxy Baboxy.
Corrupt.
All right, who unplugged Mishra without saving first?
Yeah.
Ha.
Oh no, our Mishra has become corrupted because we didn't properly eject him. Thank you, East to West.
Cradle clear cutter.
Deforest Station. It's from Game Golem.
Curate.
No, I'm afraid that Sol Ring is sadly just a replica. You can tell from the slight discoloration of the metal, the dimples on the inner part of the ring, and that it generates 1 mana. From Aurelian. Thank you.
This soul ring was for my grandmother.
Well,
Yeah.
best I can do is no mana.
Deadly riposte.
Whitening Helix. That's good. X marks the spot. See, it's white because it's not quite as good as the real thing.
Deathbloom Ritualist.
I'll get to 5 mana, and then I'll start ramping. From Zypher. Undergrowth Rampion also is... That's pretty good there, Bartholomew the Kitten.
Defabricate.
Notably, doesn't counter-fabricate. Says several people.
Demolition Field.
Legally distinct Field of Ruin. From Utilitarian. Thank you.
Depth charge Colossus.
Colossus Depth Maw. Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't have trample, but yeah. 4 generic 2-colored mana for a 6/6. Colossus Depth Maw. There we go.
Desynchronized.
You have lost connection to the server. Pickpo. It does look like in Assassin's Creed when you would in the original ones anyway. I don't know what they're like now, but when you desync from the Animus, and it's like wait, that's not what happened.
I love the art on that card though.
Diabolic intent.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what OMG Puppies had presented here, and it is an ASCII. It's ASCII art of the word diabolic in a tent.
Yeah.
Full
Clever.
points for cleverness, but
Yeah.
minus several thousand for actually being a nickname that you can say.
Wow. All right. Edgar suggests the Loading Ready Run reference of why isn't your mind empty yet? So thank you.
Disciples of Gix.
We are the Borg.
Disciples of Gix.
Yep. They really are just the Borg, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the guy on the left, though. He's so happy. He's
Well,
smiling.
They're like the see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the 3 disciples did visit baby Gix with presents of gold, frankincense, and worm coil engine.
Bearing flavor text written by Kathleen.
Ooh.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, occasionally I can write things that aren't jokes.
Yeah. I had a couple like that in Jumpstart, and I was just like, I can do not the funny thing sometimes.
Speaking of jokes, oh, is this mine?
Yeah, go for it.
Disenchant.
By God, that's RKF's music.
Yay.
Everyone's really excited to see Richard Kane Ferguson art.
Me too.
Yeah. That's from X Marks the Spot. Second one is I Cast Gun. So thank you from Tyre's Red Right Hand.
Disfigure.
Which figure? Pickbo.
Draconic Destiny.
How to train. You are dragon. To train you are dragon. From
Not
Eclectic
bad.
Scales.
Drafna, founder of Latnam.
Drafna, founder of Taking Credit for Herkel's work.
Oh, it's so true.
From Tweaky.
Dreams of Steel and Oil.
Steel dreams are made of Gix. It's good, actually, yeah. This set's entry for metal album or magic card. It's very metal art. Those are tied from Bartholomew the Kitten and Jan Melantu.
Dredging Claw.
The Claw. Most call me Tim.
Dwarven Forge Chanter.
You can guess what literally everyone suggested for this, right?
Dwarf Fortress?
No, it's just forge. Look, this is 4. It's 4 forges. This is 3. This is an entire paragraph of the word forge. This is 4 of them. This is 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. 3 of them with a Scottish accent. 4 of them in a low droning voice. 9 of them, I think. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Chant that forge.
Chant that forge.
Forge.
Emergency weld.
Hey, Billy. Yeah, Bob. You know those repair bots? Yeah, Bob. They're meant to do emergency repairs in the battlefield, ain't they? Yeah, Bob. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Only a couple of them just brought Steve back from the dead? Yeah, but they what?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Sammy, for that small sketch about emergency weld.
They welded his head back on.
Yeah, amazing.
Energy Refractor.
Well, actually, it's a nut, according to Wheeler, submitted by Demon Hauser.
Oh, right, because
Egg versus nut.
Hmm.
The eggs you have to
you have
crack to draw your
sacrifice.
card. The nuts
Yeah.
draw a card on enter the battlefield, I guess we've decided.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, mana laundering.
No, was there any reference to Dark Side of the Moon?
yes, the dark side of Ben Krug,
Okay,
Mm.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
tied for second.
It's the cover.
I know, right? Yeah. Demon Hauser with that. Yeah, I did say that already, yeah.
Epic confrontation.
Much like Metal Gear Solid, another franchise involving giant mechs, the epic finale of the Brothers War involves 2 old men beating the snot out of each other. I suppose. Yeah, that's true. Thanks,
Now,
God.
one of them is artificially young and peppy because of, machine upgrades.
Machine learning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evangel of Synthesis.
Please do not use Phyrexian oil as a shampoo.
Good name.
Yeah. That's from Perfect Question.
Evolving Wilds.
Napalm is certainly one way to evolve the wilds. Says thank you, Uro.
What are they evolving into?
The same, but crisper.
Excavation Explosion.
The Dig Bang.
Yeah.
I think that's good, Bartholomew the Kitten. I like Dig Bang.
Fade from history.
Baird Wipe.
Oh.
or Charmin
Hmm.
because it's a bear wipe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Charmin's a great nickname.
These
Yeah.
are all
A
tied.
plus.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ocean Soul.
Philology archaeologist.
Getting mad enough to punch someone when you don't find anything with your metal detector. From War Boss. Thank you.
Philology chain dancer.
Human chain whirlers don't really compare to the goblin ones.
Hmm.
Tied with exotic weapon proficiency, spiked chain.
The most miserable weapon proficiency in D&D ever.
I was going to say, that sounds awful.
Spike chain was like, because it had reach and then you could do a bunch of like attacks of opportunity with it. So whenever anyone stepped within like 35 feet of your character, you got like free attacks and you could like take feats to move.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it like a meteor hammer? Like you swing it around and like around on like your elbow and stuff and like do,
Yeah,
like,
I
the
think
flinging?
yeah.
Cool. I've seen videos of people doing stuff like that and it looks awesome when they're good at it, and then I would kill myself.
Yeah. It would be like a drill tweet.
Yeah. Thank you, High Gamer and Utilitarian, for those.
Philology dragon engine.
External combustion engine. That's good. Thank you, Bartholomew.
Philology excavation.
Check out these cool rocks I found from High Gamer.
Philology vanguard.
Leroy Jenkins.
Mhm.
It's a good one. Or Trumpet Blaster. That's also good. I like that a lot, too. Samurai Tiger and Warboss.
Fateful handoff.
Pass the soup
Perfect.
from Cypher. Go get Urza to cry in this bowl.
Ah,
What a weird. So this, because
That's
is that Thanos after he, like,
that's Ashnod literally giving that Silex that she stole from Loran to Thanos so
Yeah.
he can get to Urza so he can blow up Mishra at the last possible second.
so Thanos
Thanos got a little cleaned up.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
because the on the last card we saw him on, he'd been in prison, so
There's
he had
quite a
big
bit of
fear
time
him.
between him escaping and then this
Yeah.
happening.
What's the span of? I mean, I know that's a dumb question because I know that we have like baby Urza and Mishra and also in the set, but
It's
like
an epic long story.
this is like this set covers like 50 years,
Yeah, because
maybe longer
well,
if you include the baby the
yeah, probably
the young
like
versions.
at like they're married for a while, and then Urza and Kyla have a kid who's named Harbin, so he's got his own card too, and he's
As a
like
grown up.
yeah, he's a grown up fighting in the war, like
Wow,
on a card as well. So yeah, it's a very long time.
neat. Yes, great. Thank you for those. Moving on.
Fauna shaman.
Shauna Fahman.
Yep.
Yeah,
Classic.
good one. Pyrox, thank you.
Felden, Ronom excavator.
Young Felden on CBS.
Young Felden is incredible.
Oh,
Thanks, Pterodactyl Man.
flow of knowledge.
The nicknames refuse to load after Young Felden. Hold on. Got to refresh. There we go. Is land? Is card. From Trendle. There's another Empty Your Mind reference, actually, as well, from Tisiphone.
Fog of war.
Explore the map to remove the fog of war. Was that Warcraft? What was that from?
I think so. I mean, that would make
It
sense.
was some early RTS. I remember that. Yeah. From Samurai Tiger. Tied with I'm dying next turn. Thank you very much. From Moo.
Forging the anchor.
Actually, anchors are cast, not forged, says Lou Pizzatter. Thank you for that. Now I know.
Almost as good as the actually about, what's his name? Hardened in the forge.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortified beachhead.
I don't like soldiers. They're coarse and rough and irritating, and they get everywhere.
Oh.
Dom in Normandy.
Ooh.
I mean, those are. I always forget.
Domino for Lord.
I always forget the actual name of these things. I have to look it up every
they're
time.
just I
They look like jacks.
Like hedgehogs or something, I think they're called.
yeah, they're a kind of tank trap.
Yeah.
How is that a trap? You can see them coming.
Well,
It's just
you
like
can't go
tanks
there.
can't drive
Oh.
through them when they're spaced close enough together.
Okay. I was gonna be like, what? Who?
It's
how
not a
badly
surprise.
do you have to be driving to get surprised by something that's 10 feet tall?
Let's find out. Those are from Rusty and Samurai John.
Gaia's courser.
This is in a similar vein. I am the Centaurax. I speak for the trees. Touch one more leaf, I'll break all your knees. That's good. I'm glad that trees and knees rhyme. That's good stuff. That's from Melissa Swift.
Gaia's gift.
Gaia breaks the secret Santa spending limit.
Yeah.
And tied with Gaia's key. Tied with
Did you just remember you have a secret Santa?
I
Did you?
do.
tied with Gaia's keyword soup. Is there a deadline on that?
Christmas.
That right? That's what I thought.
Oh, thank God.
Last year everything came
Okay,
in
I've
way
got like
earlier.
3
I thought
weeks.
I was behind. Okay, cool.
Okay, I've got 3 weeks.
No, you've got like 2 weeks.
No, I don't.
It's not even 2
9
weeks.
days.
9 days. Du hast.
Moving on.
Giant cinder maw.
Symmetrical effects are fair, said the burn player to the life gain player from Pickpo. Also, Abby and the cat with when the soup is too hot. I just really like that. The Cindermaw's like,
Giant growth.
I can't read whatever OMG Puppies is trying to do here.
Well, then move on.
When I did this for Colossal Growth in DMU, it apparently broke the layout on mobile because the vote button got shoved off the side of the screen. I apologize. I think this version, which isn't quite as large, won't have that problem. I've got bad news. It looks like it's trying to say words. I think it's
growth.
yeah. I can read
yeah.
growth. I think it is just meant to be the words giant growth, but in real big.
I think
Like
it's just
ASCII
supposed
letters.
to be a huge growth.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a giant growth.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a tumor.
Yeah. Lovely.
Or a tumor that's not cancerous but still unsightly.
Well, thanks for your attempt there. So I guess I will go down to when are they reprinting the rest of this cycle from Wee John? The Boons. Anyway.
Gix caress.
He duress, he distress, but most importantly, Gix caress. Thank you, Jan.
Gix's command.
Praise, raise, slays. So it's praise, raise, R-A-Z-E,
Z-E.
raise, R-A-I-S-E, and then slays. Thank you, DeButter.
Gix Yawgmoth Praetor.
Silly Urza, Gix are for kids. From Melissa Swift.
God, this card is good.
This card
This card's real good.
is so good.
Yeah.
Gixian Infiltrator.
No one will ever suspect the guy with glowing blue tubes coming out of him being an infiltrator. It's the perfect plan.
I believe there is a flavor text that Austin put in that was rejected because it's just like it was something like Gix's network of spies is well connected or something. And like obviously that's not going to get in, but we're all like A+, delicious, perfect.
Some
no notes.
some jokes are just for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, High Gamer.
Gixian Puppeteer.
Evil Jim Henson. Spinebuster T. Thank you.
Gixian Skull Flare.
Skulls don't have skin. You can't flay them again. Corrects Advocist.
Gnarlroot Pallbearer.
So the flavor text is the flames of war consumed most of Argoth's tree folk. Vengeance consumed the rest.
I know, thank you. It is good. I'm really proud of it. I mean, what were you saying?
The
Graham?
top comment is vengeance and the Silex. I like that one a lot. Press F to pay respects.
Oh,
It's very good. Coffin dance but angry. Wow, there's some very good ones in here. Thanks, X marks the spot, and Alyssa Swift and Advocist.
Gnawing Vermin.
His name is Nibbles. Yeah, actually, just gonna call this guy Nibbles from now on.
Yep.
I like that. Whatever the purple electricity is glowing inside the rat's body.
yeah, he seems fine with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Nibbles
terrifying.
likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's nibbling for.
Thanks, Abby and the cat.
Go for the throat.
Of course, it doesn't kill artifacts. You ever see a tank with a throat? Thanks, Tweaky.
Touche.
Yeah.
Goblin Blast Runner.
When goblins blow themselves up, it's stupidity. When humans do it, it's heroism. Is apparently the flavor text on shock troops.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
I feel
thanks,
like
Just a
I feel like that it looks like a petard.
It's very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's from Masks. So.
Yeah. Those are the same kind of barrels.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's the much maligned goblins. It's like, okay, hang on.
Yeah. Hey.
How come these soldiers are real clever for it, and we think this guy's an idiot? This guy knows what he's doing. He usually, by the way, he usually does not die to his own thing. He's this in the right deck and draft. This guy's really annoying. The blast runner.
Yeah.
Oh. Goblin Firebomb.
The Gob Hatton Project. This one, by the way, Kathleen, I love this flavor text.
Thank you.
If this works, Tanos is going to let us build the full-size version. I love that one a lot. Thank you, Suburban Druid.
Goring Warplow.
Warring Goreplow. At least that's what I always call it.
Yep.
Several suggestions of that. Moving on.
Great Desert Prospector.
Not to be confused with the Great Desert Prospector, which makes food tokens. From Scud. Ooh, Power from the People. That's good, Bartholomew. Thank you.
Gruesome Realization.
Wow, okay, hang on. So there's 4 suggestions tied for first here. He's more machine than man, twisted and evil, from Bartholomew the Kitten. Holy S, from Beej. What did I put in that pie? Which is from a crap shot. That's from Nisandra. Just a Penguin suggests, hence the card Mishra claimed by Gix and not Mishra acting of his own free will.
Yeah, that's true. Important.
And then OMG Puppies suggests, Graham says, I can't say this, will get demonetized. Shows iPad to Kathleen. Kathleen, muffled laugh, shows iPad to third person. Third person, ugh, passes iPad back to Graham. Graham looks at camera. You can read it on the website. Anyway, the second place submission.
What's that?
No, that's it. That's a whole script.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody suggested, brother, long time no see. Have you had some work done?
That's good too. I like that a lot. I assume that was in reference to the one that Nisandra suggested that has 2 different swears in it from the crap shot. Anyway.
Gurgling Anointer.
Yeah.
I've just been calling this Gurgs or Gurgles or
Bubbles.
the Nurgler. All kinds of fun names.
Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia.
Gwenna, what do your elf eyes see? Ramp. Bartholomew the Kitten.
Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard.
Sunk cost Falaji.
Oh my God. A+, no notes.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Oh man, that's really good.
Who wrote that?
Mr. Montague.
Oh.
Ocean Soul also suggested a strong example of the sunk cost Falaji. So that's shout outs to you as well. I do like Mishra's big gay husband. That's pretty good too, Lady Lockwood. Anyway.
I mean, you got to be sticking around with, like, Mishra is kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
You got to be sticking with him for some reason.
Hull of Tagson.
Power Stone Grotto.
Harbin, Vanguard Aviator.
Duncan, Idaho.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tied from Munocard. Tied with I have a son? Urza, probably. From Rice Archbishop. Whoop.
Haywire Might.
Disench Ant.
LOL. I like it.
Thank you, Anne.
Heavyweight Demolisher.
And in the red corner, weighing in at 8'6", the block walking master of disaster, Heavyweight Demolisher. Thank you, Untainted Chaos.
Hero of the Dunes.
While the protagonist, Paul Atreides, is arguably a hero in the first novel, his role in the larger Dune series is more complex. Indeed, a central message of Herbert's work is to beware the heroes and the dangers of the infallible leader mindset. In this essay, I will... Thank you, Reptile.
Hoarding recluse.
El Speedro Collecto. Thank you, Cygnus Infinity. Appreciate that.
Horned Stone Seeker.
Stoned Horn Seeker, Graham Stark, 2022. To be fair, that was an accident.
Stormed Hone Seeker.
I referred to him as the Stoned Horn Seeker once because I don't know. I was not a Stoned Horn Seeker myself at the time, but I definitely transposed those. Look, who doesn't love a good spoonerism from time to time? You know, just like socially at parties. Slide trombone. Thank you for that suggestion.
Hostile negotiations.
Fact or friction. That's good. Thanks, Uwu.
Before we move on,
Yeah.
I do like that. Okay, this is me tooting my own horn a bit. I think the name hostile negotiations, as it's like literally like bombs dropping and explosions happening, is extremely funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
So
Hulking Metamorph.
Yes, I am Caleb bin Krug. It is nice to meet you. I dislike my husband immensely, beep boop. Thank you, Untainted Chaos.
Hercule's Final Meditation.
I've noticed you conspicuously left 10 mana open. From Jay. Reptile suggests just sing it to the tune of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hercule's final meditation.
Meditation.
Hercule's final meditation. Left 10 mana open. Why? Bounce everything and the turn.
I'm very impressed that we managed to actually finish that. Good job. Thank you.
Hercule, Master Wizard.
Behind every successful man, there's a woman doing all the work, says Warboss. Tied with reading the card 3 times, explains the card. I did have to scrutinize Hercule a couple times to make sure I actually knew what this card did.
Mm-hmm.
That was from
No suggestions of. I'm glad she's dressed. I'm glad they let her get dressed before they put on her card this time.
Oh, no. There's a lot
that's
of
fine.
there's a lot of good suggestions though, but no.
In the Trenches.
Or as the art would depict, nowhere near the trenches. maybe they're just very shallow trenches.
They're
Or very broad
it's a very
trenches.
broad trench. Yeah.
Yeah. All quiet on the Terrasaurian front. That's also very good. Thank you, Chiptunes and Anne.
Involuntary cooldown.
Windows is installing updates.
Can I
10%.
Can I share with you a suggestion from Austin that everybody very much liked, but it did not get picked for, I think, obvious reasons? Stay frosty. It made I certainly chuckled.
That's very good. Thank you, Suburban Druid.
Iron Craw Crusher.
In German, this card is named Einsenmagen Brechmaschine, which roughly translates to Iron Stomach Throw Up Machine. So, thanks for that, Norin the Fairy. It's just kind of fun facts.
Keep being you, Germany.
Yeah. Cygnus Infinity suggests the Craw.
Least weird German name.
Yeah, no kidding.
Junkyard Genius.
Born to Die. Dominaria is a F. Kill 'em all 1989. I am Junkman. 410 billion, etc. Dead soldiers. That was good. Thanks, Alyssa Swift. I always appreciate a good Born to Die World is an F reference. Alas, Poor Yoshin. I knew him well from Bartholomew the Kitten. Very good.
Kayla's Command.
Swain Pain Plane Gain. You're all doing great work on these commands, by the way.
Yeah.
That was Cthulhu McGee.
Kyla's Reconstruction.
This flavor text here is anyone can destroy a continent. Few have the vision to rebuild one. The top suggestion here is anyone can destroy a continent? Really?
I would say it's a lot harder to rebuild a continent after destruction than
Yeah.
to blow it up.
It's just most of the suggestions are like, what? It's anyone? Oh, no.
Yeah, you give them enough weapons.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give them a Silex. They go to town.
Yeah.
Keeper of the Cadence.
Once again, the flavor text. What you call magic, I call the power of memory. His X marks the spot says, which is literally how magic works. All right. You know what? Fair enough. Pyrox says, "Oh, of course. Let me use my good memory to lift that table."
Killzone Acrobat.
Joe, the gift shop attendant, found his training to be decidedly less useful.
Yeah.
There's another flavor text reference. Her circus training proved surprisingly valuable on the battlefield. Was that one you?
No.
Oh,
I think that one was Fox.
that's a good one.
Koilos Rock.
Mana Rock.
Hmm.
Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Cygnus Infinity.
Rocks have wings.
Yeah.
Latnam Adept.
Some say 50 Shades of Grey was very enlightening. Oh, every book is a doorway to enlightenment. Again, with the flavor text reference. Tied with, he's read 2 books to reveal all of human knowledge. What they teach you at Harvard Business School and what they don't teach you at Harvard Business School. I saw that meme. I love that. It's like, technically speaking, this is the sum total of human knowledge. That's from Pickpo, and thank you, Uro.
Lay down arms.
So Moo has given us another great visual puzzle in the vein of OMG Puppies, Diabolic in a Tent. And this is the word lay vertically, like an acrostic, L-A-Y, and then the A in the lay is arms, A-R-M-S, so it's lay down arms, which is very clever and can't be said aloud. So we'll throw that to Swords to Sickles from Phantommost Everything, the number 2 voted response.
Legions to Ashes.
Tokens to Dust
Hmm.
from Cygnus Infinity. Thank you.
Levitating statue.
He's just floating there menacingly. Bartholomew the Kitten.
Hum hum wum wum. Or no, it's the wum wum one one.
Oh,
I like that.
the 1-1-1-1. I love that. That's
Yeah.
great. The
When
third,
it's floating, it's a wum wum wum
Yeah.
wum wum.
the second place suggestion is 1-1-1-1-1-1.
There, yeah.
So, yeah.
It's the wum wum wum
It's
one.
if you played this on Arena, it's so weird having this artifact down in like the non-creature artifact zone flying.
Mm.
It's very unusual.
Mm.
Liberator. Urza's Battlethopter.
So the second place suggestion is, hello, you've subscribed to Urza Facts from Lord Sherbert, which I appreciate. The top one is another sketch. Okay, Chief Artificer Urza, here's the plans for the new Thopter we've almost finalized. We just need you to sign off on, put my face on it. Excuse me? Put my face on it. Like paint your face along the side? No, make a giant metal version of my face and mount it to the front. Why? So everyone knows it's mine. They're more...
You're going to know it's yours anyhow, sir. It's in your army.
It's not about practicality. It's about sending a message. A message? Exactly. I want everyone who chose to side with my brother to know they're wrong and that I'm the one that killed them. But, sir, an addition that large would undermine the structural integrity of... Listen, either my imposing metallic visage is strapped to the front of that Thopter or you are. Oh, and make the eyes glow red.
Just give it laser eyes.
Yeah.
When this card, can you imagine, was hard to name.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I suggested Urza's Mega Zeppelin, trying to get a Southland Tales reference out of the set.
Make the metalhead sing the Star Spangled Banner too while it's at it.
Oh, man. Amazing. Thank you, Ernest.
It looks like a battle chicken.
It does. People call it Urza's Battle Chicken.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Good.
Llanowar Wastes.
Land of War soon to be wastes.
Hmm.
From Rusty.
Loran of the Third Path.
Weirdly, if Felden of the Third Path reanimates her, she can destroy herself to be both flavorful and depressing.
Oh.
Oh.
From G Free.
Loran's Escape.
If I had a nickel for every time we got a one-mana story spotlight instant that gave hexproof and indestructible, and then Laura showed a key female character unsuccessfully attempting to protect a MacGuffin, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Was it...
Cameo safekeeping. Was
Oh.
it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Right. I was thinking of Streets of New Capenna, but that was not... That was a green enchant... Like a flash creature enchantment with Elspeth running away. But yes, you're right. Yeah, Tameo safekeeping. Yeah. All right.
Played a lot of Kanagawa.
Good set.
Yeah.
That's from Debutter. Tied actually with Woman Escapes Burning City with Bowl of Soup, more at 11.
No.
From Just a Penguin.
Loran, Disciple of History.
Hyper competent yet overlooked women in science.
Not-
From Rice Archbishop. Thank you.
Machine over matter.
And thus the princess married the robot. What? I see. The warlord decreed that only someone who could move the statue would be strong enough to marry the princess, so Urza moved it. So that, I guess the princess is marrying the robot now, it says to Jacob as well. This is Sean with the first suggestion. That would be very funny. Well, everyone's in on this, actually. Yes, as per custom, my daughter shall now marry the automaton.
Man, all Caleb and Krug wanted was some beefcake.
Yeah.
She actually just didn't want to she didn't want to be in an arranged marriage.
Hmm.
So this was like the whole like, well, I'll just put this boulder down and no one will be able to move it.
Right.
Amazing.
Mask of the Jade Crafter.
Starring Jim Carrey. Yep. From Most Everything, thank you.
Mass production.
Urza invents the military-industrial complex. Tied with 2 raise the alarms for 3 times the price. What a deal! Tied with you wanted a thopter with your face on it. Make up your mind. From Grothy. Sorry, Arkin and Pikpo with the first 2. I was also tied with 200,000 units already with 1 million more on the way. From Pyrox.
Mechanized Warfare.
Ocean Soul has entered the opening monologue from Metal Gear Solid 4, the one that starts with "War has changed," but I don't want to read it because he talks very slowly. That's the main reason. It's just like ID tagged soldiers carry ID tagged weapon. It keeps going. David Hayter's great, and I love those games, but that goes on for a while. So.
Yeah, it's great for establishing the tone of this game, but not in the middle or that game, but not in the middle of this podcast.
Yes. Moving on.
Meticulous excavation.
Urza and Mishra proceed to rip a Power Stone apart. Yeah. From ACC. Yes. Thank you.
Might Stone's Animation.
El Speedro Animatronico. Thank you, Oxy.
Military discipline.
Discipline drops off after turn 1. Or after 1 turn. Right. You only get the first strike the 1 time. Thank you, Pupper Fox.
Mine Worker.
Our worker, comrade. Which is, and that's actually tied with what I've been doing whenever I play this card on stream. I just go, mein worker.
Misery's Shadow.
Generic mana, you say. To shreds, you say. This card rules. That's from Lemon Cassidy. Tied with Misery was apparently a person with 3 arms. From FFB.
Mishra's Command.
Loot, shoot, boot, brute.
Thank
you to Butter.
Mishra's Domination.
The safe word is Koilos. Thanks, War Boss.
Mishra's Foundry.
The Tin Can Manland. That's a very good, perfect question. I do love rhymes.
Mishra's Juggernaut.
I come from a broken home. My dads will not stop fighting. Please understand. I do not know how else to process my frustration. My dads won't stop fighting. Thank you, Ernest.
I thought Mishra and Hajar got along. Mishra's Onslaught.
Chumps and Pumps. As in chumps/pumps from Anne. Thank you.
Mishra's Research Desk.
It's okay, Mishra. I also have to unearth my desk sometimes.
He knows where to find everything.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I love the idea of it. It's a desk with unearth. Like, okay, I'll find it again somewhere. Hold on. Thank you, Nix.
Mishra, claimed by Gix.
Takesia said it's my turn on the Xbox. Thank you, X marks the spot.
Mishra, Excavation Prodigy.
And what does the desert say, Takesia? Dig here, says Mishra.
That's a reference to the flavor text.
Yes. While Urza read books, Mishra learned to read the desert itself. Also, that was from Just a Penguin. Tied with, this part says sand. from OG Puppies.
Mishra lost to Phyrexia.
Ah, the big meld.
Hmm.
Blank, spank, shank, outrank, flank, and bank. I'll repeat that. Blank, spank, shank, outrank, flank, and bank. Yeah, and I'm very impressed.
Mishra, tamer of Makfawa.
Hello, Mata. Hello, Fawa. Here I am in Camp Falaja.
Oh my God.
Thanks, TXC2.
Wow, this podcast has taken so long. James is transmogrified into Paul behind the desk.
What?
Hi, Paul.
Moment of defiance.
It's important to be polite to buzzards,
Hmm.
says Bartholomew the kitten.
Monastery Swift Spear.
It's Taylor Swift Spear, back again. Or Swifty. Or
Yeah.
Taylor Swifty. Or, all the same nicknames as before.
Yeah.
Myril, Shield of Argive.
A lot of suggestions of Gwendolyn Christie and or Brienne of Tarth.
Hmm.
And non-binary stacks. Muriel's non-binary, by the way. Like non-binary stacks. It's good. It doesn't make stacks okay. Stacks is a problem. I actually didn't realize that Muriel had that first ability. James and I drafted this card in the cube on stream yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, when they attack, we're going to get a bunch of soldiers. It'll be, sure, we don't really have that many soldiers, I guess. We knew that they had Settle the Wreckage in their hand because of some other card. And then, chat was like, if you play Muriel, they can't cast Settle. And I was like, what? And I read like, oh, there's a whole other ability on the top half of the rules box. Where'd that come from?
It's a real questing beast moment. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, this card also does what?
Yeah.
No one left behind.
Ohana means family. Thank you, Slide Trombone.
Obliterating Bolt.
Re-traumatizing Pero to kill my opponent's obstinate Bailoff. This is referencing the flavor text again. Tied also with Oblitabolt, which I quite like. Bolt the Bot. And looks at bingo sheet full of fire-related words used in red damage spells. Bingo! Those are all from Rude Bee, Protoproxy, Samurai John, and Just a Penguin. Thank you.
Obstinate Bailoff.
4444. Kathleen and Ben and Adam on November 4th, apparently. 4444. Very nice.
One with the multiverse.
I'd like to look at the top card of my library, as is my right. Cameron Lauder, November 4th.
It's a fun preview.
It was.
Yeah, that's from X Marks the Spot. Second place in this one, The Worst Guy You Know Just Became God. From Chiptunes, thank you.
Over the Top.
Oh, their deck is better.
Mm.
Mr. Montague.
Overwhelming remorse.
No, Mishra, don't run into the cave dripping evil black goo. Says Perfect Question. Yeah. Good call. Don't go in there.
Painful Quandary.
I never thought the Phyrexians would destroy and assimilate me, guy who voted for the Phyrexians destroying and assimilating everything party. From Thank You, Uro. Split the Room is also a good suggestion for that one.
Pendragon Strongbull.
Hurlin Minotaur.
Because he hurls all your artifacts at your opponent's face.
And I believe is the same stat line as a Hurloon Minotaur. 2-3 for 3, I think.
I think so.
Anyway, cool.
Perennial Behemoth.
The Crucible of Worlds. Crucible. Bull. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, MTG Northman.
Perimeter Patrol.
Well, I paroled the perimeter. It's still there. I've patrolled the perimeter. It's still there. Pardon me. Thank you, Uro. Also, Centaur Courser with Set Mechanic is pretty good from Picpo.
Phalanx Vanguard.
I'm helping.
No.
From Zypher.
Phyrexian Dragon Engine.
We demand justice for creature type engine. It's Gonzaron. So this is a dragon. It's one of the most powerful artifacts Dominaria's ever seen. Cool. What are its stats like? It's a 2/2. To be fair, Untainted Chaos, it's a very good card.
Yeah, this card's a beating.
Yeah.
Phyrexian Flesh Georger.
Fleshy George.
Fleshy George.
Yep. Good old Fleshy George.
This card's also a hell of a beating.
Yup.
Platoon Dispenser.
Congratulations. It is a soldier.
Oh, that's a reference to Infinity.
Yeah. Thank you, Ernest.
Portal to Phyrexia.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was what's this? May 1st, 1997 to May 13th, 2011. It was 14 years between Portal and New Phyrexia. Oh, right.
Portal to Phyrexia.
Right.
Oh.
14
From
years
Portal,
between the
yeah.
sets, Portal and Phyrexia. Wow. Great. Cool. Thanks, Ocean Soul. Fun fact. I learned so much on these.
Power Plant Worker.
Homer Simpson from Eclectic Scales.
Power Stone Engineer.
I used the fling flong on the wibble flup. Attributed to me. I don't remember when I said that. But thank you, Untainted Chaos, for reminding me.
The Turbo Encabulator.
Yeah.
Power Stone Fracture.
Stone Splinters. Like bone splinters. That's very good. That or Void the Warranty. It's very good. Oh, sorry. 1 sec. That was from Norrin the Fairy and Phantommost Everything.
Prison Sentence.
Why would they ever put... It's another one attributed to me that I don't remember. Why would they ever put Ashnut in prison? What's Ashnut ever done? Don't answer that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Beatrix.
Pyrrhic Blast.
Quartermaster, you can't keep holding funerals for the robots. They're just... His name was Sir Tinks-a-Lot the Fourth, and he was a hero. Says Untainted Chaos.
I didn't realize they had the myth of those same Greek myths in Dominaria.
Yeah, yeah. I assume they don't call it a Pyrrhic Blast, but yeah.
Queen Kyla bin Krug.
No one hates Urza like Kyla bin Krug. Yep.
Hates Urza like Kyla bin Krug. Yeah, it's iambic pentameter.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Space Turbulence. Thank you. Ultimately, thanks, Kathleen.
I'm not claiming. I don't.
No, I heard it from you. I heard it from
But
watching
I think
you.
I might have read it on the online. I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna credit the
internet.
Gnosis.
All right.
No.
Sounds good.
Ravenous Gigamole.
Okay. The top suggestion here is from Lupus Alter, who says they're making use of that chem degree. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's
a gigamole.
6.002 times 10 to the 32nd power very hungry particles. Yes, because a mole is a scientific unit equal to approximately 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd power. So a gigamole is 9 times that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rep Hell, for the explanation further down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I made that joke on the PPR, and somebody was like, a mole is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. I'm like,
but
yeah.
a gigamole.
Yeah, but a gigamole would be what?
Ah, there we go.
I don't know. You tell me. I'll just believe you.
This card's great. Next.
Raise to the ground.
F that Power Stone in particular. From Abby and the Cat.
Razor Lash Transmigrant.
Sorry, it really got me off guard. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, etc., etc. From Perfect Question. Thank you. Transmogrant. Oh, a lot of people saying, actually, trans fights. Oh, that's good.
Oh.
I like that. Thank you, Bartholomew the Kitten.
Recommission.
That thing in the art is not a 3-drop, says Alyssa Swift. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of the suggestions are doubting that whatever's being pictured here is 3 mana value 3 or less.
Yeah, but the thing is, oh yes, I guess it does have to be a mana value 3 or less.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Anyway.
Reconstructed Thopter.
Oh, Oh, what do you know? They actually took those broken wings and learned to fly again. Thanks.
I got a
Oxy.
chuckle out of James. This
Yeah.
podcast has been going on for so long now that Paul has turned back into James.
Yeah.
Recruitment officer.
Flavor text. Every name on this list is already a hero. Will you add your own to it? Top suggestion.
No,
And top suggestion. And dead. Did I mention they're also all dead?
that's why I'm out here again.
Yeah, no kidding. It's from MTG Northman. Thank you.
Repair and recharge.
Huh. Who threw Teferi on this scrap heap? From Phantomos Everything.
Retrieval agent.
Ah, my hand. It's the book has a power in anyway. Thanks, Alyssa Swift.
Rock hunter.
No, Mom, the bird things, not the stuff on the ground. There's no K. It's very hard to do. Says a collecting scales. I love the idea that the rock hunter has to get real defensive with their family.
Mm-hmm.
Root wire amalgam.
Matryoshka golem.
Oh.
I like that. I actually only just now noticed the bigger one in the back. For some reason, I hadn't paid close enough attention to the huge. This art rules. Anyway,
Rust Goliath.
the iron oxide giant
Mm-hmm.
from Bartholomew the Kitten.
Sahili filigree master.
Yeah, but Filigree Mistress sounds like a clothing store that sells a lot of leather. This is from OMG Puppies, a reference to Kathleen's line on Friday nights about modern masters. I
Oh.
don't remember that episode. I don't remember anything. We write a lot of stuff. Moving on.
Sardian Cliff Stomper.
Arthur Four Mountains Jackson. From Phantomos Everything. Tied with Beefcake from Lord Sherbert. Thank you.
Sarenth great worm.
Wait, they didn't make Landfall Evergreen? Oh. Or didn't they make Landfall Evergreen? That's true. Oh, I guess this is a landfall trigger. No, it's
well,
any land.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
your
your land.
opponent's lands will
Yeah.
also trigger this, which is really important for you and really devastating for them, I feel.
Sir, sorry, it's from Ocean Soul. Sir, the excavation site was nearly decimated. On a separate note, productivity went up 100-fold.
Sarenth Steelseeker.
Snack want ball. Tied with this from Cypher. Tied with magnet. The word you're looking for is magnet. OMG Puppies. Sorry, just because I love this brand of nickname from Nora and the Fairy. Sarah, this is a weird name for a snake. Moving on.
Scatter ray.
Rayleigh scattering. That's light. Rayleigh scattering.
Oh, Raleigh Scattering.
Raleigh
yeah.
scattering.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the sky is blue.
Yeah. OMG Puppies also suggested the word ray completely. It's another visual thing. These are great for us. Moving on.
Scrapwork Cohort.
Cease and desist all further communication with me and my son. Thank you, Ernest.
Scrap work mutt.
Target neutralized. Awaiting pets.
Hmm.
Thank you. Also, Ernest. All dogs go to exile. Oh my God. Rude B. That's so dark.
Scrapwork Rager.
It raged at the world, at Gix, at the war, but mostly it just raged. From Anne. Bartholomew the Kitten suggests rage within the machine.
Shoot down.
Can you guess what OMG Puppies suggested for this one?
Oh, it's another acrostic.
Mm-hmm.
It's the word shoot going down.
Correct.
I mean, it starts with a T, ends with the S, so it's literal downwards.
No, it's just down. So yeah.
Can you believe we hadn't had a magic card just called shoot down before?
No.
Yeah, no, it seems unusual.
It's a good one. Thop Stop from Bartholomew the Kitten. That's a good one. X marks the spot says Watsy shooting down all our Broken Wings song references.
Sibling rivalry.
Mom said it's my turn with the war machine. From Slugas, thank you.
Siege veteran.
Luminarch aspirant got drafted. From Autumn.
Okay.
Simeon Simulacrum.
Uka-like.
Donkey clang.
Donkey Clang?
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
That's very good.
Yeah, wow.
I suggested that as a joke, and many people that got some likes because it's very funny. But obviously, you're not going to name a
Magic card Donkey Clang.
Mm.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Omega Orion suggests there are but two emotions a simulacrum can feel: solemn and monkey. Optimus Primal from Leech Just, good Transformers reference there. Sorry everybody, I don't think you can beat Donkey Clang. That's very good.
Skitterbeam Battalion.
Bear, then double bear, or double bear, then double bear.
Hmm.
Oh, this was attributed to Surak. Sorry. Bear, then double bear, or double bear, then double bear. Thank you, Bartholomew the Kitten. Tied with Skitters, Taste the Painbow from Spinebuster T.
Sky Fisher Spider.
El Speedro Skyfisho from A-Dub.
Sky Strike Officer.
We don't get many contenders for the Wait That Has Flying award these days.
Hmm.
Tied with Soldier Rabble Master. Thank you, X Marks and Matt House.
Slagstone Refinery.
But slag is the stuff that you don't refine. Yet you participate in refinery. Interesting.
In the art, it is spent power stones
I see.
that have no more juice.
Thank you, MG Puppies.
Soul Partition.
Paolo Vitor Damo de la Removal Spell. I can't, considering all the other names, I can't really be critical of that one's such a mouthful, so here we are. That was from Cthulhu McGee. I do like Brothers War any percent world record, 26 minutes, 28 seconds, new soul participant glitch. Because I guess this is Teferi. Anyway, thank you, Abby and the Cat, for that.
Spectrum Sentinel.
Autism Advocate from Cygnus Infinity. Domain is second place there from Bartholomew the Kitten.
Splitting the Power Stone.
Yeah. Hey, your half is bigger. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, you cheated. I'm telling you, Kezia. This is War Boss. Also, I can't wait to create the Might Stone and Weak Stone by bisecting a banana.
Yep.
Kibo from Jumpstart makes banana tokens,
Mm-hmm.
which are they legendary? No, but you do create two tap Power Stone token. Anyway, the point is you can sacrifice a banana to make two Power Stones. Anyway,
Spotterthopter.
Spopter,
Oh, Spopter.
good old Spopter.
That's
Sev-
elegant.
Several suggestions of Spopter.
Static Net.
Faraday Cage
Mm.
from Ocean Soul. Yeah, love a good Faraday Cage. Uh-oh. There it is.
Steel Exemplar.
It's the Monocular Menace, the one-color two-stepper, the solo sweeper, the extra thicker one-color tricker, the uno colore brawler majore, the why would I need multiple colors wizard, the mono-whiter fighter, the shrewd mono-blue dude, the mono-black snack, the mono-red oh no you're dead, the mono-green machine. It's Steel Exemplar. Thank you, DeButter, who obviously had way too much fun with that. Appreciate it.
Steel Seraph.
The prototype name, Copper Cherub.
Mm.
That's good. I love the suggestion of a different name for the prototype version. That's from Crinard. Gred suggests Platinum Angel. Wait. Very good.
Stern Lesson.
I swear, if you start a war that nearly drives this continent to extinction, I will be so mad, says Ferran. Thank you very much.
Stone Retrieval Unit.
I got a rock.
Yep.
From Gred.
Suchi Cave Guard.
Oh, I get to pick one? Okay, great. So, is this either 2 Suchis in a trench coat, 8 mere moon vessels in a trench coat, or 2 1/3 Cathodians in a trench coat?
Wow.
That from X marks the spot. That's tied with this one from Picpo, which is you have until the end of your opponent's turn to figure out what to do with 8 colorless mana.
Put it into Hercule's Last Meditation.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And the turn.
Oh.
You're right.
No.
Okay.
Supply drop.
New armaments, fresh provisions, and best of all, dry socks is the flavor text. Top comment: the socks are responsible for at least +1, +2 of the entire drop.
Yeah.
From Arkin.
Surge engine.
No, I said surge engine. SERG. What does it do? Mostly desert bus. Says just a penguin. Ooh, actually, Bartholomew the Kitten with Jaeger's Jaeger.
Ooh.
That's
Oh.
good. I
Yeah.
like that. We'll pass that on to Surge.
Survivor of Corliss.
Ironically, has to die to be useful.
Hmm.
Says perfect question. I only just really noticed the shadow actually on that art. That is ominous.
Swift Gear Drake.
Help! My feet are on fire. Says Abby and the cat. This reminds me of, it was like season 1 of Jackass when they tried, when Knoxville tried the rocket roller skates.
Oh, yeah.
They were just like in a park, and they just put like some model rocket things on some roller skates. And
Yeah.
Jeez.
set them off and tried to, like, there was no planning.
Yeah.
This was season 1 of the TV series. There was nothing. It was just like, I don't know, let's see if
Yeah,
this
didn't
works.
they all just go ass over tea kettle?
Yeah, that did not work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway.
Symmetry matrix.
Hello, Strixhaven, stop leaving your stuff at my place.
Hmm.
Tied with, wait, where do these bears come from?
Take flight.
The Wrong Brothers.
Ah.
From Bartholomew the Kitten.
Tanos is tinkering.
Behold, Sneck.
Hmm.
From Warboss.
Good noodle.
Tanos the Toy Maker.
Oh boy, I hope there's some good beasts and birds in this set.
Ah.
It's more of a commander card, I guess. Beatrix, thank you.
Teething wormlet.
Teef, 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 teef.
Oh.
Does it think it's a bird? Is that what's going on here?
It's just having a snack.
Yeah, on a
Yeah.
robot.
It's a Sarenth great worm.
Yeah,
But it's a baby Sarenth great worm.
it's so cute though. I guess with those birds nesting in the dead robot, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, it's great. That's from Cthulhu McGee.
Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim.
Jeffrey, time guy. What? I don't know why I find that so funny.
Hmm.
It's a time guy. Anyway, yeah. This is a guy who's in time. It's the time guy. Moving on. Thank you, Spanish Surgeon.
Tertian Mindbreaker.
Mill Industrial Complex.
Hmm.
I've never seen this card.
Oh, Lord knows I have.
Okay. Thanks, Bartholomew the
Seal
Kitten.
pool's that good, eh?
Yep.
Oof.
The Fall of Krug.
But how did Krug fall? It was on the ground. Ah, it got raised.
Hmm.
Oh.
Thanks, Abby and the cat.
The Might Stone and the Weak Stone.
OMG Puppies has stone and like stone//stone, but the first stone is real big and bold text, and the second stone is real small.
Hmm. Love to play this into meticulous excavation.
The 3 suggestions that are tied for second are Urza's contact lenses, the Might Stone, and the Might Not Stone. And there, now you each have one. So thank you, Sabretooth Lotus, Emily, and Game Golem.
The Stasis Coffin.
Tanos made this to give Urza a non-lethal way to deal with his brother. Joke's on him, though. The Phyrexians had effectively killed killed Mishra years ago.
Hmm.
So true.
Yeah. My headcanon of what Friday nights Cameron sleeps in.
Hmm.
How about just the nap zone?
Yeah. Oh, man.
The quick save, says Warboss. Thanks, X and Casual King, for the other 2.
The Stone Brain.
Mind Rock,
Hmm.
from Bartholomew.
The Temporal Anchor.
Future Scryte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Future Scryte. You scry, and then you get to play off the top of your scries, the bottom of your scry. Thank you, Merculio. Then we move on.
Third path iconoclast.
Third path iconoclasy. Why? What? Okay.
A young Peasy.
Oh,
Young pyromancer.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. That explains Peasy of the third path.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. OMG Puppies has done a thing with 3 different words of path iconoclast, but one of them's highlighted.
Hmm.
So that's the third one. So moving on.
Third.
Same thing with this one as well, but carry on. Sorry.
Third path savant.
Get sacked and burned to the ground is not an answer, Corlo.
Hmm.
Degree in library science.
Yeah.
That's very good. From Zypher and Warboss.
Thopter architect.
You want your face on it. It's from Growthy406.
She should look grumpier if that's the request coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thopter mechanic.
You can't violate OSHA if OSHA hasn't been invented.
In Krug, OSHA violates you.
It's from Thank You, Uro.
Thran power suit.
It's made of other smaller armors.
Mm.
From Zypher.
Thran spider.
Spider Thran does whatever a spider can. Blocks attackers any size, even if the creature flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider Thran.
Hmm.
Can it ramp? Listen, bro. It can even ramp your foe. Can it help you dig some more? Take a look at your top 4. Hey there. There goes the Spider Thran. In the midst of war, at the scene of a fight, it's a 3-mana 2/4 till it gets hit with Gaia's might. Spider Thran, Spider Thran, friendly neighborhood Spider Thran. Food and clues, it's ignored. Power stones are its reward to it. War is a thing worth doing. Wherever there's mana screwing, you'll find the Spider Thran.
Yay.
Thank you, X marks the spot. There's no more of it.
Heroic.
Yeah. That's actually tied with I am filled with delicious power stones. I am not a trick, which is also an Unfinity reference.
Mm.
Thank you, Ocean Soul.
Thran vigil.
Greetings, user 8713. You have not logged in buffer overflow days.
Ha!
Halo?
I guess.
Yeah, that's a Halo reference,
I think so. Yeah. That's good. Glacian built his automatons to last, and last they did, beyond even the Thran themselves. There you go, yeah.
Hmm.
It's from Phantommost Everything.
Thraxodemon.
Have you heard Thraxodemon's latest album? It totally slays.
Hmm.
No one claimed credit for that one.
Titania's command.
Inside you, there are 2 bears. Also 2 counters.
But yeah, has anyone ever done anything other than bears encounters?
No, not that I've seen.
No.
Thank you, Pickpo. I do want to say, because we've done it for the other commands, erase, new space, bear mace, hit face from Debutter. Trying nobly to make this work.
Trying nobly to pretend that anyone plays the first 2 modes of that card.
No kidding.
Titania Gaia Incarnate.
He's got trunks like thighs.
Mm.
Referencing one of our sick rips. Very nice.
Titania, voice of Gaia.
When Gaia is mostly just saying, ow, 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 I feel like being her voice is maybe not that impressive, says Zypher.
Tocasia's dig site.
www.tocasia.dig
Mm.
from Owo.
Tocasia's onulet.
Tocasia's omelet. Delicious omelet.
Nourishing omelet. You get 2 life after
Yeah.
you eat it.
Several people with that suggestion.
Tocasia's welcome.
Your father was a dear friend to me. He told me to give you a card if I ever saw you.
No.
From Norin the Fairy.
Tocasia, dig site mentor.
Good thing nothing bad ever happens to mentor figures in fiction,
Mm.
says a viewer.
Tomacule Honor Guard.
Nothing says water belongs to all like putting some guy with a shield and giant mace in front of it.
Mm.
Thanks, Arkin.
Do not, my friends, become addicted to water.
Tomacool Scrapsmith.
Weldon Wally.
Hmm.
It's nice. It's so simple. It's just a simple nickname. Thanks, Alyssa Swift.
Tower worker.
Worker scrub the stone. Worker wash the dome. Urza doesn't care that today's my birthday. Says Matty
That's
B.
another Infinity reference.
I think it is, yeah.
It is. Carol, blast
right,
those
blast the
aliens. No
aliens.
one
Right,
cares
right,
that
right.
it's my birthday.
Hmm.
I suggested that flavor text, and I was like, that little guy looks like he's really getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Transmogrant altar.
Ashnod's other altar
Hmm.
from MTD.
Transmogrant's crown.
You know, this one's attributed to me. Skull Clamp at home is still Skull Clamp. This card still rules.
Yeah. Trench stalker.
Beast horror, somehow twice as vague as either beast or horror
Hmm.
from Gonzaron.
Tyrant of Care Ridges.
Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are tasty and good with ketchup,
Hmm.
says Willie Art.
Underground river.
This river is clearly above ground, says Pickpo.
Union of the Third Path.
Workers of Dominaria, unite, says Alyssa Swift.
Unleash shell.
You just made the list. Cameron, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah,
That was a playtest name.
everyone's got no notes here.
Yeah, no notes.
Yeah,
Print it.
that's
Mhm.
great.
Urza's. Oh wait.
No.
It's okay.
Urza's command.
It unfortunately makes sense that the Might Stone is larger in Urza's mind than his wife.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I see. That's good. Do we have a rhyming one? Fog Rock Bot Opt? Yeah. That kind of works.
Hmm.
Thank you, Just a Penguin and Emercoolio.
Urza's rebuff.
Urza cancels Mishra. Find out what their new Twitter beef is. You won't believe what Ashnod said. Thanks, Yan.
Urza's Silex.
So, this is another rewriting of the Holy Hand Grenade, so I'm not going to do it.
Hmm.
And no one claimed it, so cheers to you. I'm going to go to the second, the number 2 suggestion for the Colander of Calamities.
Hmm. You
Say-
made this? I made this.
Thank you, Crunard.
Urza, Lord Protector.
Urza, whose fault this all is.
Hmm.
That's very true.
This is more of an honorary title. Thank you, Edgar and Northman.
There's the title that you have, and there's the title that people use.
Yeah, exactly.
Urza, Planeswalker.
Name, Urza, Planeswalker. Card type, Planeswalker, Urza. Occupation, Walker, Urza Planes. From X marks the spot. Please remember to recycle your 3D glasses upon leaving the theater. Cthulhu McGee.
Urza, Power Stone Prodigy.
Urza, whose fault this all will be. Thanks, Edgar.
Urza, Prince of Krug.
Urza, whose fault this is all just about to be.
Hmm.
Whose fault this is all just about to become.
Yeah. Thanks, Edgar, again.
Veteran's Power Blade.
Whoever can pull this sword from the mech,
Gets to wield this sword.
I guess,
Get
yeah.
out there. We're short-staffed.
Thanks, Unfug.
Visions of Phyrexia.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with Phyrexia. It goes into void text there, which is why I did a funny voice. Thank you, Freya. Boop.
Warlord's Elite.
Finally, I can tap this dark depths to cast something.
Hmm.
Thanks, X.
Wasteful Harvest.
That's 4 planes now that canonically have chainsaws. Titan Hunter on Ikoria, Spiked Ripsaw on Innistrad, High-Rise Sawjack on New Capenna, and now this.
What do they need chainsaws for in New Capenna? There's not like any trees, really.
The High-Rise Sawjack has someone with a chainsaw cutting something.
I mean, it's all mafia all the time. I'm sure they can figure out some use for a chainsaw.
Yeah, I
That's true.
guess.
You know what plane canonically, as far as I know, doesn't have chainsaws? Because it wasn't listed here and I don't remember any. There's no chainsaws on Ravnica.
Yeah.
I think if you cut down a tree with a chainsaw, you'd get pummeled to death by a Selesnyan pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, you invented what? I'm gonna have to turn you inside out now.
Weakstone subjugation.
Sit from Sabretooth Lotus, tied with, bro, you got subjugated by the weak stone? Bro. From FFB.
Whirling strike.
Big talk for someone in soulless machine range, Hajar. Says Pickpo.
Wing commando.
It has flowess. Also just Wingmando from Zypher and Emmercoolio.
Yoshin dissident.
Conscientious objector
Oh, that's a good one.
from Sandian.
That's just like a nickname.
Yeah. Well, that's what these are supposed to be.
Somebody might have suggested conscientious objector in creative text.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yoshian frontliner.
Bionicle from Freya, tied with, congratulations, you are being buffed. Please do not resist. From Phantom Most Everything.
Yoshin medic. Oh, was that your turn?
No.
Ancient Gamer Chair
Mhm.
from Gred, tied with it protect, it attack, it gain you life back. From the David Duchovny Experience, which is a hell of a username.
Yoshin tactician.
This is the spear end you stick in the enemy. It does kind of look like she's pointing at her spear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This part.
I call him Stabby.
Yeah. Thank you, Dragonality.
Zephyr sentinel.
Rescue Ranger from Phantom Most Everything. Is that the last one? It starts with a Z. It's got to be close. It is. That was the last one. That was it. We did all the nicknames.
Wow, that was almost an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, it turns out there's a lot of
big
cards.
set.
A lot of cards in the set.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. There we go. Actually, yeah, speaking of, next week we have our 2022 edition of Stump the Experts coming your way with myself and Wheeler and Nelson. And then we're going to take a week off.
Because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we'll be back on January something. Early January. I don't know when.
We're looking at James.
I don't know.
I'm not looking at a calendar.
He
though.
answered this for me. We've already recorded the Experts episode at the time of recording this, by the way.
True. No episode January 2nd, back on January 9th.
There we go. Cool. There we go. Lovely. Thank you, everybody, for submitting and voting on these names. This is always a super fun time. I hope you enjoyed it as well, because I sure did.
Get your nickname hats on for Phyrexia.
All will be one. Yeah.
Yep.
But I will say that people have already given Elish Norn a nickname.
Yeah.
She's the
The Panharmomicon.
Panharmomicon.
Yeah.
Very good stuff. And yeah, we'll be back in January to talk about Phyrexia will be one. We've already, Wizards has already announced that we're back for PPRs. And we'll be doing one for Phyrexia on January 28th. Yeah.
And we have guests for it that we can
Talk about later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is shaking his head. No
Yeah.
talk now, Kathleen. To only talk later.
That'll be in the new year. For now, just enjoy your holidays if you're able to take holidays. I don't know.
Yeah. Spend time with your family or other people that you care about.
Yeah. Have a nice December for those who observe. This has been this episode of Tap Tap Concede. I want to remind you, of course, to check out cardkingdom.com/LRR for all of your card needs. Ask for a button. They'll give you one. It might be the one that says, if I live, I have lethal, but it might also be the next one, which I don't remember. Also, this show and everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. We hugely appreciate it. Until next time, I have been Graham, joined by Cameron. Kathleen.
One more for the road. Ah!
James and Paul, and then James have been on tech. Heather gets these online. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.